To create a podcast in Schoolwires, what you're going to need to do is log in, go to your school page. Mine's Dwight Goodwin, yours will be your name. And you're going to create a new page. So go ahead and click on New Page. Scroll down to where it says Podcast. Once you get the podcast name, I'm going to do Mr. Goodwin Podcast. I'm going to save it. And now notice Mr. Goodwin's Podcast. So I'm going to head and click on that. And I'm going to create a new episode. I'm just going to do a test episode. So I'm going to name it Test. At this point, I can type in the description. I can put a picture with it. I can actually attach a file to it. I can put my name, length. I'm going to recommend that you do not make a podcast longer than 5 minutes. If it is longer than 5 minutes, I would go ahead and upload it to YouTube. And what I would do there, I'm going to go ahead and browse for a file, and then I'll explain the rest of it. I'm going to browse, select a new file on my computer network, click Next. I'm going to browse to it. I'm going to do the test AVI. I'm going to click Next. I'm going to click Select. Here's the important step. It won't go active until you click Active. Click Save. Now I'm going to go to my page. I'm going to browse to it. I'm under Department, Instructional Technology, Staff, Dwight Goodwin, Mr. Goodwin's podcast page. And notice I have the test, my description is test, and download. Now if it's longer than 5 minutes, if you noticed, you could also, let me go back to my podcast page. Notice that it also gave you a chance to do a URL. You can just go to YouTube, cut and paste the URL from the top screen. And I know this is not YouTube, I'm just giving you an example. Copy, paste the URL, and it will automatically upload that video from YouTube. Hit active, click save, and you can either do, if they're 5 minutes or less, I would go ahead and upload them. If they're longer than 5 minutes, upload them to YouTube and then paste the URL. And that's how you create a podcast on the Schoolwires.